The lesson we're going to watch today is the start of a 6-part lesson series in which grade 12 English students will engage in an emoji project. Students will do the following over 6 class periods. Class 1, receive an introduction to the emoji project. Class 2, work on developing a first draft. Class 3, receive personalized one-on-one feedback. Class 4, work on developing a second draft. Class 5, receive personalized one-on-one feedback. And then Class 6, submit their final projects. We'll be focusing on the first 3 classes today. Class 1, Introduction to Emoji Project. Once upon a time, in a bygone era, people communicated through words alone. They would send letters, make phone calls, and have face-to-face conversations. But one day, a magical invention called the text message was introduced. At first, people were hesitant to use this new form of communication. They felt that it was too impersonal and lacking in emotion. But one day, a group of daring individuals decided to add a little flair to their messages. They began using small, colorful pictures to express their emotions and thoughts. And as the years went by, more and more people began to understand the magic of emojis. People from all over the world, from different cultures and backgrounds, were now able to express themselves in ways they never thought possible. Emojis had become a universal language, bringing people closer together and spreading joy wherever they went. However, as the use of emojis became more widespread, so did the potential for misunderstandings. Some people had different interpretations of certain emojis, leading to confusion and even conflict. And today we're going to try and better understand some of that confusion, and hopefully avoid any conflict. And we're going to start with a little game I like to call Decide Emoji. So here's how to play. Step 1. Read the scenario. For instance, your neighbor texts you about a noisy party you're hosting. Step 2. Note how you should respond. In this case, you feel annoyed. Step 3. Choose the most appropriate emoji, whatever you think fits. And then step 4, once you've made your choice, hit enter in the group chat. Let's play. Your friend texts you that they got accepted into their dream school. You feel proud. Your colleague texts you that they'll cover your shift even though it was supposed to be your turn. You feel grateful. Your sister sends you a picture of their adorable pet doing something cute. You feel amused. Your roommate texts you that they cleaned the whole house after a long week without your help. You feel relieved. Your friend sends you a picture of a delicious meal they cooked and you compliment their culinary skills. You feel impressed. The difference in emoji choice doesn't end there. So, here we can see that different countries have different interpretations of these emojis. For instance, in the first row here we can see the clapping emoji. It means giving praise in Great Britain, but what does it mean in China? Well, it refers to making love. We have the angel emoji next. It's a sign of death in China, but what does it refer to in Great Britain? Innocence and kindness. What emoji refers to joy, kindness, and happiness in Great Britain, but means contempt and mistrust in China? It's the smiling emoji. Then we have the poo emoji, which refers to self-mockery in Great Britain, but what does it mean in Japan? It means good luck. And then finally, we have an emoji that refers to approval or agreement in Great Britain, but is used in rage or protest in Iran and other Middle Eastern countries. What is that? It's the thumbs up emoji. And now let's have a go at interpreting this emoji sentence. So, make a sentence using the emojis seen here. Here's an example of one. A cheeky rich monkey gossips about love and poop, but asks for forgiveness from the one they love. So as we can see, emojis can cause confusion or miscommunication due to individual, cultural, and even platform diversity. And with emojis everywhere now, they're influencing so many different aspects of our lives. For instance, let's have a look at how emojis have impacted our legal systems. The use of emojis has led to legal issues, as seen in a recent case from Israel, where prospective tenants used celebratory emojis in a message to a potential landlord. Despite backing out later, a judge ruled that the emojis implied their intent to rent, resulting in the landlord being awarded 8,000 shekels in damages and legal fees. And so don't you think it would be a most wonderful idea to explore the impact of emojis in other aspects of our lives too? Right. So, together, let's explore the impact emojis have had in the following disciplines. They range from education to health sciences to art and design. I've taken the liberty of putting you into groups with different disciplines to focus on. Here are the groups. Use Padlet to share your findings. And now we've done some exploring, it's about time we really put our skills and knowledge to the test by doing that thing we love so much. Or you can choose to deliver your project in a different format. You have 4 options to choose from: presentation, infographic, video, or essay. Let's look through the Emoji Project Handbook together. So, this is the Emoji Project. That's the title page. It starts with a little introduction page as well. And then we move on to the project instructions. Here, students can read carefully what is required of them. And then that is followed up with a rubric for each different format, starting with the presentation, followed with the infographic. Next is the video rubric, and then finally the essay rubric. On the next page, students can list down what exactly they're going to be doing. So they write down what their choice is for format, if they're going to be doing a presentation, infographic, video, or essay, and then they also choose their topic. Topics are listed below. So here's a list of topics that students can choose from. So they have the different disciplines, the 15 different disciplines in total, and they have 3 different topic choices that they can select from for each discipline. There we go. And then finally, should it be needed as well, there's some ideas here for their emoji projects. For example, here with the presentation or the film ideas, this page offers some ideas in terms of how it can be structured and what they could potentially discuss as well, should it be needed. And there's some ideas there. We have the same for each discipline. Offers an example. Class 2, developing a first draft. Class 3, one-on-one personalized feedback. Alrighty guys, so I'll start coming round. Remember, the keys here are: have we got a hook? Is the language we've chosen to use appropriate for the medium? Is it appropriate for our audience? Same with the evidence that we provided. Have we got multiple different types of evidence, right? From a variety of sources. And are the sources that we're using credible, right? So remember, we can use different types of sources as well. We can use personal experience, that's fine. We can use anecdotal. We can use historical. We can use quantitative. We want a mix, right? Because a mix is what gives our arguments strength. Alrighty. So what were we doing again? Just remind me.
Social identity.
Okay. Alright, how about we have a look through that? So we're writing an essay.
It's our video draft.
Ah, the video draft. Yes, we're getting a video. How are you guys doing the video as well?
Yeah.
On what?
App.
On it, okay. And what is the style? Are you guys going to be talking? Are you guys going to be using visuals, like a PPT basically, and recording it? That's what you did?
Of course, there's some animation in the video.
Alright, I like it.
Alright, so guess how many emojis are used on social networks every day? 1 billion? 6 billion? Be more daring. The answer is 10 billion. We got a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. And so even when when you guys are writing your script, I won't change this because I'll leave it how you guys want, but you can write it in a way where you're going to have your pauses, right? So guess how many emojis on social networks every day? That's a pause, right? 1 billion? 6 billion? Be more daring. The answer is 10, right? So that it could help you when it comes to, as well, kind of thinking about how you want to do your pacing. But yeah, really nice hook. The answer is 10. Since the birth in the 90s, these emojis have taken over our language step by step, becoming a popular cultural symbol that is used worldwide. All right, nice. Emojis were developed in the late 1990s by Japanese mobile phone providers. With the gradual expansion of Apple's influence in the technology product industry, other brands are forced to make their own emoji closer to Apple for the sake of universality. This way, Apple has monopolized our impression of emoji. Okay. So emojis were developed in 1990 by mobile phone providers. Do we know which one? Because it could be a case of either just showing like the company name or you mention it maybe. And it just adds a little bit more specificity, right? That detail. So how can I edit this? Maybe I'll just highlight it. Okay. Highlight it as well. Or can I leave comments?
Sure.
How do I leave comments?
Uh,
Is there like the comments where I can highlight and I can leave a comment? Whoops. Is it that one? No. Go ahead. Where you were before? Is it this one?
oh,
Yeah. Okay. So, since the say exception. And then say emojis. We can get rid of these emojis, right? And we just go specifically. That's what I did. All right. With the gradual expansion of Apple's influence in the technology product industry. All right. So we can make this a little bit more kind of concise as well. Yeah, you can just remove this. Were. Alright, so we got the tense. Anyway, I won't focus too much on that for now. Let's go through. Over the past decade, Apple Emoji. So, Apple Emoji. Are you talking? Is this the brand name or Apple Emoji? Anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do for looking through the language. Have developed in a more diversified direction, with the total number of emojis decreasing from 471 at the beginning to nearly 3,000. Oh, increasing, yeah. 3,000. There's 3,000 emojis now? How can you choose? Okay. In addition to the optimization of resolution, Apple emojis have also taken into account dimensions such as gender, equality, and racial friendliness. Okay. To date, emoji have harvested 95% of the world's web users, with more than 10 billion emojis being sent every day. Okay. You have this in inverted commas. Why?
to highlight the importance of the data.
Okay, today I have harvested 95% of the world's web users. So this means 95% of the world's web users are using emojis.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, simplify it. Yeah. Remember, you're doing a film, right? So you're going to be talking, right? So, yeah, today, 95% of web users use emojis. Yeah? With 10 billion emojis being sent every day. So always look to simplify your language. Emojis have emerged as a means to express individuality and reinforce social identity and group membership in digital communication. By using emojis that align with specific cultural references, signal their affiliation to particular groups. Yeah, okay. So you could be showing really good, a lot of visuals for this, right? As well as video. Again, maybe you can simplify the language a little bit here. I'm just thinking there's some long words there, some long sentences, so maybe we can kind of shorten it a little bit, right? Social identity, emojis. This meaning to signify certain emojis have acquired specific meanings in particular communities or subcultures, for example, like the rainbow flags, bubbles, gender neutral, yeah. By incorporating those emojis, individuals can signal membership in these communities and express support for related causes. Emojis also provide a way to reference the culture, including movies, TV shows, music, and celebrities. Instruments, these emojis can act as conversation starters. Yeah, so everything that you're talking about here is really good as well for showing, right? So it's nice. Everything that you're saying is going to be reinforced by the film. Emojis have become a means for individuals to express and reinforce their social identity and group membership in digital communication. Okay, we have some references here. Okay, this is pretty good. What you can do is you can actually, if you want, go through it using like ChatGPT to help develop the second draft in terms of the language. Have you guys got access to it? Okay, I have a link, I can give it to you guys. It's for a mirror one, and you can help basically say, okay, this is my script. How can we simplify the language, right? How can we develop this a little bit for to improve it more for a film? And it will give you some ideas, and then you can go side by side, and you can see what you want to take from it and how you want to develop it, and then we'll look at it again. All right? This is a very good first start. All right, there we go.
What were we doing again? Sociology. Views on how they can analyze as a form, be analyzed as a form of visual communication and representation. Okay, and we're doing the film or video? Okay. All right, so these are the points, I guess, right? How different subculture groups have their own groups of emojis. Yeah. Emojis usually relate to the hobby of that group of people. Basketball lovers use emojis. Basketball players, game lovers use funny memes from games. Fans of particular celebrities with that celebrity, yeah. Strangers quickly have a broad impression and a guess for that person's personality, and it can quickly establish a sense of belonging with people with the same hobby. Okay, so basically emojis can help kind of bond people together, right? And you can make, so you can also kind of talk about, yeah, we can make certain assumptions about people. And sometimes maybe they can be correct or completely incorrect as well, I guess, right? But, all right, you can focus on that because it's a short presentation. And is that where we're at right now? Yeah. Okay, so we got the points. Now we need to look at developing this. Yeah. Hook. You got your 3 claims, which is good. Let's expand upon that a little bit, right? You got plenty of opportunities for visuals here as well. I mean, if you're doing the basketball, you can even do that, you and Eric. Okay. talking, and then you can have kind of like the emojis popping up maybe. All right? All right. We've got a good start there with the claims. Let's look at developing it. All right. Ashley, you ready? All right, we'll come to you next. All right. Bella and Lindy. So we're doing a video.
Yeah.
Explore how emotions impact the selection of an emoji and how emojis can impact emotional expression, understanding, and communication. Okay, so explore how emotions impact the selection. So how you're feeling in that moment is going to affect what you choose, right? And then impact emotional expression and understanding, and then how the receiver understands it as well. Okay, so intro. Begin with a statement that highlights the prevalence of emojis. Right, introduce the topic of the presentation. All right, so with the popularity of social software and online social networking, memes are becoming an integral part of our communication. First popular emoji to some simple single input emojis, and now there are more vivid GIF emojis. We're talking about the evolution, right? Show some pictures or other communications. Yeah, memes have also become an indispensable part of online communication, and sometimes the first message we open a chat is a sticker. This is true. So yeah, and this is something you can show as well, right? We often choose different emojis according to our different moods. When we want to express different things, we choose different emojis, and sometimes the same can have different meanings in different places. Emoticons play an important role. All right. So yeah, the idea is good, right? I think what we can change a little bit is the language, right? How you're talking. So it's a film, right? It's a video. So adopt that conversational tone, right? So think, like for example, we often choose different emojis according to our different moods, right? So depending how we're feeling is going to really alter or change or what's the word I'm looking for now? Depending how we're feeling is going to affect which emoji we often choose.
Oh.
Yeah? So it's just simplify it and just imagine you're talking directly to your audience.
Okay.
Yeah? And it will be more enjoyable to kind of do as well. More enjoyable to speak and more enjoyable to listen to. So, and then here you can give some examples, right?
Oh.
I don't know, you guys could do a video, right? Like for example, Lindy, you could be angry and you could see a text message there or something, right? And you want to text it to Bella, right? Or some of the stuff, you've got ideas for that already, right?
We have just like we use the communication to as the examples
Mm-hmm.
to show
All right.
how to use it.
Okay, and then let's just go up a little bit. All right, that's what we're looking at. Good. And then emoji selection. So emoticons are popular on the internet and most people use when chatting in the mobile internet area. People use them to express specific emotions quickly and visually. Absolutely. Emoticons are essentially a form of pop culture. For example, the following emojis express different emotions. People. Yeah. And maybe you can explain some of these, right? Because some of these I still don't understand. Like, what the heck is this one? Is this the same as this, but it's different, right? Because it's got a rosy tail. Yeah. This one I'm never sure is good or or not. I don't know. Kind of sneaking. So yeah, there's a couple of there, right? And you could describe what they mean. And then yeah, you're talking about the GIF stickers as well, right? And how it's a form of emoticon as well. All right. Different emoticons are used when you are in different moods. Whoops, I didn't pass my physics exam. Emoji expresses helplessness. Okay, then you can be explaining that. Nice. I got an offer from NYU. We're going with, what's his name? Domaron, right? The emoji expresses congratulations to my best friend. Yeah. I don't know who took my charger again. It's horrible, horrible people. The emoji expresses a very angry mood. Yeah. Okay, so nice. And we can get you guys. Is that this your plan for you guys to be kind of doing the exchange, or are you gonna do it as writing on the screen?
Maybe just like we talk on the WeChat and we will to put it on the in the video.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, you can type it out, right, on the phone or something, right? You can even do a little bit of acting, maybe. You can say, who took my charger again? Yeah, and maybe, I mean, it's just one way to do it. To have a little bit of fun with it as well, right? Just again, to try and find ways that are going to engage your audience, right? Because I think you've got a pretty good idea here. Emojis and non-verbal communication, discuss the role. Okay, so emojis can play an auxiliary role in our non-verbal communication to help us understand the meaning of the language, because face-to-face or voice communication is not possible. Sometimes there will be some deviation in the expression of many sentences. However, with the assistance of emoticons, this formality deviation will be greatly reduced. All right, what do we notice? You know it.
Oh.
Yeah. Ideas, all great, right? The language.
Yeah. We will change.
It needs to be simplified, right? Because again, one, it's going to be tough to kind of read the script when you're doing the videos, right? So if we simplify it, it's just easier. And then also for your audience, right? It's going to be easier for them if you're using simpler language for them to understand, right? Because the idea here is your audience has two jobs. You want to understand what it is that you're talking about. So if you make the language tough, they have to work twice as hard,
Oh.
which we don't want. We want to make the job as easy as possible for the audience, right? So simplify, simplify, simplify. But yeah, nice. What are you doing? Sometimes the same means can mean different things in different contexts. All right. All right. Nice. Yes. And we have the clapping hands there. Okay. Analyze the psychological effects. Positive, negative, or neutral. Okay. Such as smiley face or heart lead to increased positive emotions and feelings. Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be nice if we can get some research data here as well.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Where's the evidence that supports these claims?
Okay.
Negative data, such as the frowning face with the thumbs down, can have the opposite effect, leading to. Okay. So yes, is there any evidence that suggests when you're writing an email or a message and you add a smiley face at the end, it actually improves the feeling of the receiver? Right? I'm sure there's research on this for sure, so we can have a look. And again, it will enhance your ethos. Yeah. Neural emojis such as the check mark or the shrug. All right. Okay. So we got a lot of this. This is nice. So it's again just a case of kind of simplifying the language, making it a little bit more concise. Because here, yeah, this is the first draft. Nice. And then conclusion. Further research and discussions on the psychological impact of emojis in communication and emotional expression are important to promote understanding the potential effects if possible. You see.
Yeah.
So again, this is why we did the first draft, right? Because the idea is good, but it needs to be simplified.
Okay.
Yeah? Simplify, simplify, simplify. This will ensure the effective use of emojis in communication. And again, you can use ChatGPT to help you with this, right? Simplify this language so it's appropriate for a film script. All right? And then you'll be able to put the two side by side, and you'll see the difference. All right? All right. This is looking good. Let's keep on with that. Any other questions?
No.
No? All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.